What's good, my people? We're definitely back again for another vibrations here on the one and only Mystelics Reacts channel, guys. This is where I tend to react to a number of videos. So with that said, guys, round of applause for you guys tuning in to yet another vibrations here, guys. We're gonna be reacting to GRANDBAY, brothers and sisters. I don't know. There's something mind-boggling when it comes down to the GRANDBAY situation, guys. And of course, let's just listen to what is being said right there.
No disrespect for no GRANDBAYian. We have people in GRANDBAY that could represent GRANDBAY people. GRANDBAY people self have problem with all representative they say not.
But that's not necessarily the case, though, because I see that they have this individual who apparently seems to be an individual that they apparently like when it comes down to the representation of GRANDBAY. But apparently this individual is said to be going up independent. When I spoke to some of the individuals on the BrBpTV team side, they stated that there's no electoral reform and they need electoral reform for there to be free and fair elections. So it doesn't seem like the BrBpTV team is going up. However, this guy is seemingly going up. And from the knowledge that I've gathered, it seems like individuals are siding with this guy. But apparently the Prime Minister doesn't want this guy at all. He wants Vince Henderson to come and represent the people of GRANDBAY, who is apparently, this guy is from St. Joseph. And now, guys, don't get me wrong, I don't think there's a problem with that. The only big problem I see is that this individual, what he has done for St. Joe, his own community, I have no idea. But the Prime Minister wants this guy to come and represent them when there are folks like this guy right there. See, we actually did a video of him. We're going to get into that in a while. But let's listen to what this guy is saying right there.
Putting people there and they still complaining, oh, I believe to myself, GRANDBAYian, listen to me, obey me, good things coming your way. I believe a stranger going on do plenty more for GRANDBAY.
The stranger to do nothing for his community, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I could be dead wrong here. What has Vince Henderson done for his community? What has he done for his community, guys? So if he has not done anything for his community, I would like you guys to correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment box below what Vince has done for his community, St. Joseph. If Vince hasn't done much for his community or none at all for his community, brothers and sisters, what on earth would make you think that he will then jump from St. Joe and come into GRANDBAY and decide to do something when there has nothing been done? Literally. Guys, what has been done? Let's continue.
And Vince is not a stranger. Vince is a rootsman from GRANDBAY, I telling you.
Vince is not from GRANDBAY, my brother. You trying to convince yourself or trying to convince people that Vince is from GRANDBAY? I mean, come on. He's not from GRANDBAY. And you want somebody else to come and represent all you. Who will know your struggles better than the people who are in your community? Who? You think somebody outside going to know the struggles that in your community better than the people in the community? And you expect a stranger to come and say, hey, let me come and do things as if they're feeling for the community when they haven't done for their own community? Oh, you joke you make it, my boy.
Because let them out of the politics. He ever roots are scary. Remember LYOs from GRANDBAY? We the LYOs, we are the one that bring him on the stage here and scary. At that time, things were hard with labor. So we had one convention, 2-in-1 in vehicles. And they launched both of them right in vehicles. Today, Vince and Scary stay like two brothers.
But you don't, but let me continue. You know what good boy, some of all you just talk because all
and Scary, maximum respect for you. That's a man with a lot of brain, gifted brain.
How you can be from GRANDBAY? Something is wrong with the people, you know. I don't understand that. GRANDBAY people worse than Portsmouth people, you know. Worse than Portsmouth. At least Portsmouth people have their own representative that don't doing much for them. Or from time to time sending money here and there to people, you know, to make the people feel like they're getting a little breadcrumbs even though they're destroying the economy at the same time. Look, we have drainage. They fix the park in Portsmouth. Boy, let me continue. But we have to understand something, guys. We have somebody from outside coming in to represent you. And there are capable people in GRANDBAY. Capable people. This is one of the individuals who wants to go up right there. Julius Gabriel, aka Handbag. I don't know why you call him Handbag for. He probably like Handbag. I don't know. But this is an independent individual going up for GRANDBAY. And then you come in and talk and say, Vince, somebody from St. Joe, you have no clue what they do in the community. You saying the person, you feel like the person coming and do wonders in GRANDBAY? How does it only 2 bucks?
Maximum respect for you. That's a man with a lot of brain, gifted brain.
Yeah, he come to fool all you. Make all you feel like all you know, getting something. Oh, yes, come.
All I tell Granbarians, hold the faith. Keep strong.
My brother, how you can talk? My brother, how you can talk about holding the faith when somebody from outside going to come and represent you? When you are capable people in your community.
Vince is a man that will stand up and listen to you. Vince is not a man that will just take things and put it.
My brother, where was Vince? Where has Vince been for the past time for him to know about struggle in Dominica? It's like people from overseas checking, they come along and it's nice. But if it's nice and you know in America it's nice and down here, why don't stay here? Where was Vince? Vince was in Dominica all the time now. Where was Vince Henderson? Where was Vince Henderson? Boy, all the people, all the Granbay, some of all you just freak me out, you know, boy.
In a briefcase and go, no. And the clowns from Granbay that having the pirates to checking people, they will not be able to do what they want to Vince. Vince is a man that will listen to everybody, meeting every day, just like that, and meet people.
You know that? You know that? Have you seen Vince doing these things? Have any one of you guys seen Vince doing these things? Vince, to my knowledge, has not been in Dominica for the past, how long? Donkey years? I hear it was New York, he was. Donkey years, brothers and sisters. And you talking as if, boy, tell you, something wrong with us.
Vince is scared of nobody, like Vince will pass you and glass up. No, anytime you call Vince, he will stop.
But that have nothing to do with elevation of the community. Furthermore, I noticed GRANDBAY people have been voting Labour Party for the longest time. What has GRANDBAY gotten as a result of them constantly voting the DLP team? Just like Portsmouth, I don't know. I don't know. It's like you are the head and the tail. The tail can't go backwards because the tail not functioning properly. The head self confused. He don't know what to do. But they still continue voting the same people over. Hey, Ross, leave here, boy. I tell you.
Telling you that someone visit the roots.
And that is a Granbay man talking about somebody else who can represent him, boy. Well, you don't find a little boy.
So he is. Vince Bani Vijay Budi. Ou sal iba ke stop bo. Vince ka stop pale ba nepot moun. Ou même ko skarite, ko sa Vince. You only dead if your mama, dead if your papa, me say dead.
I don't know what you say there.
Gifted. Safokila.
I know dead if.
So moun go be mo ka ba so buche before. Hold the faith. I do in my work also. And Vince, the faith is yours. Hold strong Granbarian. Good things coming all the way. Good things coming all the way. Don't let it fall.
My brother, all along all you voting for DLP. Nothing come all your way. How you know good things coming all your way? How you know that? How you know that? Ed, they say Ed was trying to fight for things for all you to get certain things done, and he was constantly met with restrictions. He was constantly met with opposition from his same team. They say he has certain things that he wanted to do in the community and he'd never get to do it. You want somebody from outside to come and do things, boy.
Keep it strong.
Boy.
You may get some people talk Vince, but Vince, holy faith, I say so. That comes straight from the Almighty with all my heart.
My brother, once you call yourself the Almighty, well, maybe he's your Calypso name that day. Maybe he's a Calypso and not the guys. I don't know. He call himself the Almighty. Anyways, guys, let's continue with that food, Mr. Boy. Anyways, guys, I want you guys to listen to Lennox Linton actually had some stuff to say in this regard right there. And I think he's bringing out some truth. Let us take a listen to that vibe.
The by-election triggered by the death of Edward East has been seized by Roosevelt Skerrit as an opportunity to show off his obsession with establishing dictatorial control of the will of the people of Dominica.
Definitely songs like that. Hey, we don't want nobody from Granbay to come and represent Granbay. Let me bring somebody else. Maybe one of my dogs, I can bring them in to represent so he can do whatever I want him to do. And we wouldn't face them kind of opposition that probably Ed Regis was trying to give them to try to actually do things for Granbay. That's what I heard right there, guys. Ed was trying to do things for Granbay and he was met with serious opposition in this regard. So much to the point where they believe that it was as a result of I think it was Skerrit or one of them that was making noise with him. And he took it to heart. And as a result, that's what I was told by some individuals. Anyways, let's continue.
And his unrelenting assault on the independent, revolutionary spirit of the people of Granbay for his personal benefit. First, he tells the people of Granbay that Granbay does not have what GRANDBAY needs in a parliamentary representative?
You need a new parliament. You need someone that will not only fight for you, but someone that will be empowered to make things happen for you.
So you just bring somebody outside to make something happen for foreigners, so to speak. Make somebody outside. They so care. They outside so care. They will do things for all you.
Pierre Charles was a member of parliament for GRANDBAY and as Prime Minister of Dominica, clearly empowered to make things happen for GRANDBAY. Scary didn't like Pierre Charles.
I heard that back in the day. I heard that. They were putting serious pressure in the Labour Party team, and Scary was one of them that was putting pressure. I don't know if that is the case, but that's what I heard in this regard, and you know, he ended up losing his life. That's what people were saying right there.
And was happy to succeed him as Prime Minister when Labour Party treachery drove the GRANDBAY champion leader to his grave.
You see, I just said that a while ago. It had some serious problem happening inside there where people are against each other and this kind of things there. You listen.
You need a representative with knowledge and a representative with experience.
But how you gonna be experienced and be outside of GRANDBAY? I don't how you can be experienced and be outside of GRANDBAY? You experience of GRANDBAY outside of GRANDBAY and you're not from GRANDBAY, how you boy?
Former UN Ambassador Crispin Gregoire, a patriot of GRANDBAY to the bone, had knowledge and he had experience. He was ready to represent GRANDBAY in Parliament as a member of the Dominica Labour Party in 2009. Scary didn't like Crispin Gregoire.
So it's who Scared like? I thought it was the people that supposed to vote for who they want to represent them. That's another thing again. They bringing a partner there, Mr. Man. They bringing Mr. there to come and represent the people. Is what Scared want, not what all you want. GRANDBAY people, what happened to all you boy?
Represent GRANDBAY in Parliament as a member of the Dominica Labour Party in 2009. Scary didn't like Crispin Gregoire, a close friend of Pierre Charles, so he kicked him out of the contest and then fired him as UN ambassador and gave the post to rejected St. Joseph Member of Parliament
Vince Henderson.
Vince Henderson.
They take out all the GRANDBAY people to then put somebody else from Central. The same partner they want to come and represent all you there.
Then he tells the people of GRANDBAY what he wants from GRANDBAY's seat in Parliament and why he needs to impose on GRANDBAY a representative from outside of GRANDBAY.
Boy, I don't understand.
I need that same knowledge and experience in the cabinet of ministers to fill the void left by Pierre Charles, John Fabian, Lewis Charles, and now Ed Richards.
So you're trying to fill the void of the GRANDBAY people who are representing GRANDBAY people with somebody outside of GRANDBAY to represent the GRANDBAY people as a GRANDBAY person.
And there's no one from GRANDBAY capable enough.
Well, this guy he go up here, he go up. The guys, you see the thing is, some people like to say, oh, you think and whatnot. This guy is not UWP, right? This guy is not I don't know if he's DLP or whatever, but he's going up independent. The problem I have is, guys, you're taking somebody from outside and you bring it inside to represent all you, and all you happy about that, man? Man.
To carry out those responsibilities that you will accept as a choice of the people of GRANDBAY.
I need reinforcement in the cabinet.
He probably talking about he needs his people that will obey him. That is what he needs. So when he decide to exit or whatever, he can just say, okay, you make this happen and whatnot. So he'll be controlling. You know, I'm BrBpTV say, Captain never there. Dominican remote control. Well, this is the remote control right there. And Scary will be wherever he is controlling Dominica through Vince Henderson. That is what it looks like. It's going to be happening right there.
Help us through these challenging times.
And there's no one from GRANDBAY capable enough to carry out those responsibilities that you will accept as a choice of the people of GRANDBAY.
That is a GRANDBAY man. Look him there. Going up for independent, of course.
I need experience. I need regional and international exposure and appeal. I need someone to speak up and out for Dominica.
But how are you talking about he needs? It's not what you need. It's not what the people need. What might be there, boy? It's not what you need, it's what the people need. How are we talking as if it's his country and what I need to do this? This is my business. This is what I need to have happen. And only have to accept it or just go somewhere else. It's not what you need, my boy. It's what the country needs. And obviously, we know the country sinking when it comes on to the economical standard of it. And you're talking about...
As slowly I commence the process of my own political departure.
So he plan to leave. Not now I hear in Scared say you want to leave, you know. So you have to trying to leave all the time. You scrub the country, scrub the economy. You scrub everything in the country. After you do that, you live in a massive debt for the people. And then you decide to leave the country with all the amount of monies that you make overseas in offshore accounts and all kind of places there. You want to leave now. So then the burden of debt has to be paid by who? The Dominican people. While you're outside there freeing up yourself. And trust me, I know he would not be staying in Dominica. I know that. He will not be staying in Dominica for sure. Fella might go Dubai or somewhere. There he is.
And there's no one from GRANDBAY capable enough to carry out those responsibilities.
GRANDBAY people, all you need to wake up here. All you need to wake up, boy.
That you will accept as the choice of the people of GRANDBAY.
Because he can control people. He'll control Vince. He'll control his little boys, them. He'll control them from afar. Captain never there. He go Pakistan and get some big school to bring for Dominica. Captain never there.
GRANDBAY has been good to me.
GRANDBAY has been good to you.
GRANDBAY has not been good to you at all. GRANDBAY has been loyal to the DLP team. And the DLP team has not been loyal or faithful to GRANDBAY at all. What has DLP done for GRANDBAY? What? Somebody tell me. What? Because I don't know. I'm not from GRANDBAY. I don't know. Somebody message me and let me know. Put it in the comment box. What has DLP done for GRANDBAY, man?
Because GRANDBAY allowed you to make your victorious hip hip hooray chant in Lally following the death of Pierre Charles. And GRANDBAY had...
So it seemed like there was something that they let go in St. Joe against Pierre Charles.
Has never called you and your Labour Party colleagues to account for the loss of GRANDBAY's champion leader, as described by the Labour Party's best known spokesman.
Members of the Dominica Labour Party,
Anthony,
hastened his demise with treachery. His colleague and his friend and from within his party openly betrayed him.
boy. And that is that boy, I tell you, boy. The very people all you voting for we that been doing all your own people that we. And now they want to bring somebody from foreign outside St. Joe to go and represent all you? No, boy.
They just stand up in front of the man and insult him. He was driven to his grave by this campaign of vilification and in more recent times what he told Simeon and I as treachery.
So Pierre Charles considered what was happening in the party as treachery.
When he stretched out their hands for the help, where were they? They were biting it and stabbing him in the back at the same time.
They say don't bite the hand that feed you, but they was biting the hand that feed you, plus stabbing the back again.
And I shall be good to GRANDBAY and his people.
No, it's the one thing for you to say you shall be good, but where have you been good to GRANDBAY people for the past long time that you've been there? You know, GRANDBAY people does normally just come and vote for you, and you don't have to do nothing for them. You don't have to do nothing for them because you know there is a short ticket. But Magwesa add insult to injury. You can't tell me you bring somebody from outside to come represent GRANDBAY people. Oh boy.
How? By playing them for your fools one more time?
Tell
By
you.
making them the...
GRANDBAY, all you don't. GRANDBAY are only accepting that man. Only accepting that boy. GRANDBAY people, all you. GRANDBAY, are you mad?
the base of your support for selling Dominican passports like fish on the roadsides of distant lands and keeping...
No, God, I don't care if it's DLP side or independent or UWP or whatever, you know, guys. But at least have somebody represent all you from all your roots. GRANDBAY should represent GRANDBAY. Scared say no. Qualified people that there who can represent GRANDBAY. Scared say no. I will bring somebody in. I really have to accept him because it's my endorsement that's supposed to come there. I'm really not supposed to say no. You're just supposed to say yes, massa. That's all you have to say. Yes, massa. What about not to GRANDBAY? GRANDBAY was the baddest place in the spot. Boy, and this boy, just like Postmouth. I remember back in the day when they know you from Postmouth, they used to give you respect. Because people used to come down Postmouth and vive and have a good time. You know, what is Postmouth now, brothers and sisters? What is Postmouth? GRANDBAY have so much longer. Oh, yeah. Boy, tell you, boy.
The money overseas under the control of those you are facilitating to become the new colonial masters and slave drivers?
But you see, you want to become prime minister. You want to put him there. You want to put Vince to take over. I tell you, that's what happening there, you know. Reginald, sit down. Boy.
By using them as your ticket to immunity in the office of president from prosecution for high crimes and misdemeanors against the state?
So he's probably trying to be a president. And if he's a president, then he gains automatic immunity. If that is the case, we have been hearing this for a while now. We don't know if that is the case. But it seems like when he leaves, that's what he wants to do. Don't be shocked if you hear the Prime Minister Skerrit is becoming the president next, you know. Don't be shocked.
That is why I have come to GRANDBAY tonight to personally endorse former Government Minister and Singer Stonewall Dr. Vince Henderson.
The boy from Backstreet St. Joseph hanging out in New York.
He come and endorse him. He come and bring him for GRANDBAY people to accept. Well, he says something rather interesting.
Vince Henderson.
The boy from Backstreet St.
GRANDBAY tonight.
He say you come to GRANDBAY tonight. Guys, when last Skerrit go GRANDBAY? I don't know. I would like to know. Leave that in the comment box below for me, please.
From Backstreet St. Joseph hanging out in New York.
As my preferred candidate to contest the upcoming by-election for the GRANDBAY seat in Parliament.
As I'm seeing this guy right there, Julius Gabriel aka Handbag, they say they're voting for GRANDBAY and Handbag and whatnot. Some people say they're voting for him. He goes up for the candidate as independent. Why don't people just go up for independent? Why don't all the constituencies just go up for independent, guys? Independent, and whoever wins, they'll come together, you know, and you know they will work with the communities. If you don't want to do things for the community, they come to the community and say, hey guys, look at what is happening with the leader and whatnot. Come together, everybody go independent, and then whoever wins in the thing would not be based off of political allegiance. It will just be everybody independent, and everybody independent who vote for them, who win, will then align in the 21 constituencies, and then around the 21 people will then select a leader who they think is good for them. They'll vote on it, and whoever vote win will become the prime minister. I think that's a much better way to do it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
He would like us to believe that this is just another by-election because of the death of a GRANDBAY MP who would still be with us if the magnetic resonance imaging MRI scanner at the National Hospital had not remained dysfunctional for more than 2 years.
Boy, so the scanner was supposed to check Ed Regis to find out what was wrong with him. Wasn't working for 2 years. 2 years. Yet still will build a brand new hospital. And we're talking about who fool and he fool. What kind of fool? We fool, brothers and sisters. Because you can't tell me all kind of new nice things happening in the hospital, and the man passed away because of the equipment that wasn't working for them to understand it. Boy, let me.
After we received it in August of 2019.
2019 they received the equipment. The same equipment that was needed to find out what was happening with Ed Regis. It offline.
Let GRANDBAY note how quickly the MRI scanner was commissioned after the passing of Ed Regis. This is not just another by-election.
Boy, I tell you.
It is the start of the final battle in Roosevelt Skerrit's war against democratic freedoms, human rights, and independence in Dominica for the personal gain of absolute ownership and control of the resources of Dominica.
Guys, I myself, let me continue. I saw this video right there, guys, and this is this individual, right, Julius Gabriel, and Siri actually interviewed him, and of course I'll post that link in the description below for you guys to check it out. But this is some of what he was saying right there.
Serial expose, and in the right tonight there, 31st of October, my brother.
That was yesterday.
Well, since 2004, after Pierre Charles' death, we haven't heard anything for GRANDBAY.
2004. 2004. Guys, you know like how long that is? That is 2021. 18 years ago. 18 years ago. No, 2022, 2021, 17, 18 years ago, guys. Really? $17 years ago.
Just promises, a set of promises for 22 years. 22 long years. And each of the paragraphs, every 2 years, we do have a paragraph in the country, in GRANDBAY constituency. Every 2 years, we'll have to die. And when I see that, and I see we'll not get nothing, we'll not get nothing, because St. Vince will not get nothing, which is a plan Skerrit and Vince have.
Obviously.
Because if they didn't have a plan, you would take either Raymond Blackmore for leader or the Pitbull.
Yep, that's what I was saying, guys. He wants to replace himself with somebody he can control. That is Vince Henderson, his little boy, his little dog. He wants to control him, so wherever he is, he'll be doing things to make more money for himself or whatever. Because he could put Raymond Blackmore. Raymond Blackmore is another dog of his. He could put a number of them, but I guess the most loyal of them all is that one, Vince Henderson.
Or Dr. Darrow. And right now I'm seeing is a plan, and it coming on the plan now with GRANDBAY people.
So which means, sorry for interrupting, so which means though, what do you think is that Skerrit is bringing Vince Henderson to fulfill, to use the people of GRANDBAY to fulfill his plan?
Obviously.
But it's not for the development and the interests of GRANDBAY. And
But how can it be for the interest of GRANDBAY when he has been there for the longest time? What has he been doing for GRANDBAY? The very Prime Minister, what has he been doing for GRANDBAY? I hear loans were approved in Aid Bank. Loans that were there for since Hurricane Maria. Loans finally were approved for small businesses in GRANDBAY. I mean, come on, people, all you don't see, all you don't see.
and this is hurting. So you have to do something. You have to stand for your people.
Yes, I have to stand, because which in that is a lie. That is a lie. They come in there with. They come in, two of them well planned already. They were well set their sin. Is a diplomatic sin. They try, two of them. Like, I know what to do, Vince. I go and give them some money, at least $2,000. I will pass some various places in the constituency and tell them, look, and they will say, Mokai vote Vince, just closer. Because some of them told me, Mokai vote Vince, just closer. But I tell them, no.
Just so. They will just vote for Vince. Just so. Because they get their money. Just so.
Yeah, sharing money every day. You understand?
COVID time, because
campaigning to use the people again is the same thing. It's not about.
Guys, I myself, I go too long on that already, brothers and sisters. Please definitely check out this link in the description if you want to find more. What are your thoughts on the whole situation, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe for more of that vibrations, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Papa.